Hello everyone, Finger here from Barformation, and today we're taking a look at CCBS creations that haven't finished or I took apart partly to Sword. And you might have been surprised that there are not a lot of CCBS things on the channel anymore, which irritates me as well, but there's just nothing that I've built that I've either finished or capable of review. So first we have this guy. He's in here. I stole some parts from him, so I dumped him in here. I forgot his name. I think his name was Time Lord or something, with his time staff. Then next we have this ginormous Makuta-like thing. It's not a Makuta, actually. It's something I made up a while ago, maybe at the beginning of the year. It was supposed to be something inhuman to sort of, I don't know, I just wanted to try something, build something big, but as you can see, he's been scrapped for parts mostly. I do like this creation a lot, although I don't like this creation a lot. It's really, I have mixed opinions because his arms are really non-bendable. They're just there for looks. Also, they look like they were made by an 11-year-old. The torso, however, I like this area a lot. And yeah, I might rebuild them and do a review, but don't count on it. Then also we have this thing, which if you're a Zero Incorporated watcher, which you're probably not, then you might recognize this guy. But this was a creation that I came up with of a doodle I once did of a demon type that I came up with, and I built him out of Lego. His name is, I believe, Paulo Demonium or something like that. Means small demon in Latin. He has a custom head. And yeah, I took him apart. Then next we have the Lost Soul, also from that same series. As said before, I scrapped some parts from him, but he's mostly intact yet. I don't feel like displaying him on there since my shelf is pretty much empty. Because all these creations have been taken apart or just scrapped for parts, I want to sort this guy back into the boxes and then just build new stuff. What else do we have in here? We have the Stormer Freezing Mech. Very cool. You know this set. We have a thing. Now, I remember what this was supposed to be. So, I told you in the Ghidorah video that I had that Earth creature from Blaze Stippling Steel build. Well, here's his gearbox. I used it to build Rodan from Godzilla, but he looked like this, so I scrapped him. What else? Yeah, here's the head. Let's see, what else do we have? Here we have a gearbox that looks very familiar, but it was supposed to be, I think, some sort of Jaeger that I was building. Then also we have a Fangar build, like the character, the mutant Fangar. I don't know if you remember that self-mock video that I also deleted, but I started to rebuild them and I never finished, so this is what I ended up with. We also have a matching do for the giant guy. So the idea was he was sort of a black hole and the opposing enemy would be a star-like creature, so I made a figure that lighted up, I guess. So I used a lot of yellow, orange, red parts, and this is what I came up with. I like the fact that I used colored bones here. What else do we have? We have a Surge and Rocka combat machine, completely annihilated, basically. It's nothing really remains of it. It's just the skeleton, I guess. And then we also have Ikimu the Mask Maker. He is a figure that I once again took apart. Then, yeah, that's the same body again. You might also notice a bunch of masks and random bones. Like right here we have a Protector Firehead, and you can see a Kopaka, Liwa, Skull Grinder torso. I believe this is Storm Beast. Got an Akir head and a old Liwam, I believe this is Liwa Nuva. And the final real build in here is what was supposed to be some sort of skull crawler. Okay, so I wasn't going to do a review or a video on this. I was just going to use this in a post. But I hated the design, so I never finished him. And also, here are the legs for that creation that I showed earlier. I really took a bunch of parts from him. And let's see, what do we have here? Oh, yes. I believe these are the Steppalu legs or feet from Steppalu from Play Stippling. I built that thing, and that's where most of these bulb pieces went that I needed so bad. So let's see if there's anything more in there from him. Because, you know, I've been looking for those parts for a long time. I'm just gonna... Don't think there's any more of those, but still. PR's this mouse guy, know the name of the character from Hero Factory. And here's the Eget Hand design, or I think it's actually from Dr. Scorpion X, but I changed it with longer fingers. Once again for that creation, and there's a little part there for, I think the staff is in here. Yes, I have it in my hand, so he could hold his staff of black gates or something like that. Never really finished the character. And now we're gonna dump everything back in. And I'm gonna be sorting all of this very soon. But for now, these are gonna stay in here and rot away. The colorful box of creations. I want to thank everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.